So I'm Will.
And I'm Georgie, and we're from the Heavy which is a Brighton-based band in the UK. Kind of difficult to define, rock, soul-infused, psychedelic with tinges of folk, maybe.
Yeah, retro-inspired rock music.
Not that different. Good job.
Yeah, that's
well, there's a lot of genres there.
A lot of your music comes from another time.
Yeah.
And then in South by Southwest this year had headlining from Manchester.
Yes.
And also had the presence of Zombies, which are one of the original British invasion.
Yeah.
So my question is, how do you feel? Do you feel like you're part of this some sort of new invasion or something like that?
Yeah, we like to say that we're carrying it on. We're not trying to go back to it and make it a thing that we're doing a retrospective thing. We're just carrying it on. We grew up in a world where this music's so amazing from that era, and it's still guitars and keyboards and drums. It's still the same makeup. It's still the same. There's nothing that we can't do the same. So we're just carrying it on. We want to make the same sounds and be held in the same sentence as those guys. That's what we're here for.
Inevitably, it will sound like a modern version because we're in 2023 and there's no denying that.
Yeah, it will.
Which is a good thing, I think.
I think that we hold the recordings especially are so special from that era. So we're trying to, I think that if you release some of those songs from then now, they would still do very well because of how good they are. So we try to make ourselves sound in that way, but make ourselves as good as we can do, because it's underneath it. It's just good songs, good musicianship, and good production. It's the same thing as what they're doing, but we're doing it now.
It's a high bar, but it's the only bar. I think.
We're aiming high. We don't want to be a bit of that. We want to be the same thing because it's so good. There's still millions of people who listen to Led Zeppelin and The Who and the Beatles and the Kinks and all of those things. So people love it still. There's no denying that. We're being, forget the last 40 years or whatever. we're just carrying on. Same morals, same vibes, But it's not deliberately meant to sound old. It's not meant to be like, let's sound like stuff that's 50 years ago. It's just the same ideology. That's where we're at.
How it is to be US and see culture from this country that also has a lot of
It's incredible. I mean, I feel like the British invasion invaded and then we've been left in Britain without it for like 50 years. So to come over and be able to fully explore so much of what it was being written about, like for example in our last tour we were in Virginia and we got to kind of we covered Sweet Virginia by the Stones. And the lyrics, they take on a new meaning, these songs that are kind of in your DNA that you've grown up with, but you've never experienced the landscape or the people or the food. It's awesome.
It's very cool.
Like to go to Brazil or something like that.
Oh my god, we would love to go to Brazil. It's a dream, and we really want to make it happen next year, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think I asked you about crowds, how crowds are warm, and in South America they are known to be.
Yeah.
I mean, we know as English people, we know that the classic rock sound, whether it's AC/DC or Led Zeppelin or the Rolling Stones, is a big thing in South America. So we know there's an appetite for what we're doing over there. So we're just itching to get over there and let people hear it, because maybe through our avenues it doesn't seep through that quickly to South America, so we're so keen to get there.
Although this morning someone sent us a video from Buenos Aires and Miles was playing in a cafe, so that was exciting. We were like, ooh, take us over to South America.
We're good, we want to, there are lots of different bands, but the Rolling Stones and their effect on South America, and seeing the people, I've seen the documentaries and the people get really into that when that comes over, because it's not every day that happens.
It makes you cry.
So we really want to bring that sound
And we want to
South
feel
America.
that energy.
Yeah. We
That
are
incredible energy.
So we mention this to our managers probably every couple of weeks that we want to go to South America. So we are.
So you need to get us over
No,
there.
Get us there.
If it's up to us, we're gonna help.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are very ready to come to South America, and Brazil is one of the places
Yeah,
I
like top.
wanted to go to more than anywhere.